Hey, people! It's your boy Mog. Um, Decided to just kind of jump into some gameplay. But the gameplay is kind of just in the background stuff. Basically, I've been thinking about it a lot, and I mean, my we've had quite a long absence from the whole YouTube and streaming game, and I never quite addressed that. I didn't really know what to say. I didn't honestly yet for a while. I thought I was probably just gonna quit. Um, but I've had people asking me like when I'm gonna come back. I've made some guest appearances on other people's streams and had a lot of fun with it. And overall, I'm just basically trying to get my bearings. I guess I know I've had videos coming out to like November 1st of this year for like Red Dead 2 and all that, but I recorded that video. I recorded that last video in like the middle of I think July. So I really hadn't made an actual YouTube video uh, since I think my last Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney video, which was released in September. And I haven't streamed since I was actually playing Red Dead 2, which was probably June, because that was pretty early on, because I had some technical issues with it. Streamlabs OBS was causing Red Dead 2 to freeze up, or something was causing Red Dead 2 to freeze up. And because of that, I didn't really stream, because I was also recording at the same time. Oh, that was a bad move. And, yeah, so that's part of the reason I wasn't streaming, was partially because of technical issues, but also because social anxiety as well. Like, I don't know what it is, but, like, as of late, I just haven't really felt like being social with, like, streaming or anything like that. Like, I think of booting up stream, and I'm just like, oh, God. You know, like, what am I gonna do? I mean, I've still been gaming. I've beaten Days Gone in the time that I haven't been streaming. I beat Zelda Breath of the Wild, and you know I've been doing my fair share of Final Fantasy 14. In fact, today is basically the day before Endwalker comes out. So right now I'm just kind of waiting for that to finish launching. I mean, I still gotta go to bed and all that after this. Oh, that was a really bad idea. Where's my dog? Um, I mean, I've been playing a little bit of Monster Hunter Rise, leveling an alternative character. Because while I haven't been streaming on my own, I do appear on Dr. Swoosh ZX's stream on occasion. And they kind of want to do some Monster Hunter at some point, so I'm training up a longsword character. I know, I don't have to actually level up a character in Monster Hunter, but it just feels right to go through the game and get used to using the weapon on all the monsters and all that. Plus, I never really did do Rise solo. I was gonna wait for the PC version, but I didn't really wanna. But that's not really why we're here with this video. I'm trying to say like why I haven't been doing YouTube and streaming and all that. Well, I guess it's a combination of depression, a need, like social anxiety, and also kind of like a need to get some money because I wasn't doing very well financially for a while. I mean, there was a period of time when I wasn't, but everything's okay now. I can pretty much stream whenever I want. The problem is, there's well, that's another reason I wasn't streaming either, was I was doing crypto, you know? And it's kind of addicted to the point where, like, I get anxious if I'm not constantly checking the market. But things have been relatively calm lately, and it's given me time to kind of be like, hey, you know, I kind of feel like streaming again, you know? But I am doing fairly well for myself. I mean, things are a bit down right now, and I don't really have much in real money at the moment. But you know, I've got enough to survive on, basically. And I'm hoping to have enough to go and see my family for a month or two down in Florida. Which is part of the reason why I'm making this video. Is because as I've told a couple people that I will get back to streaming at some point, and I will, but like I also don't want to come back and then leave immediately, because right now it's December 2nd. It's gonna be December 3rd in like an hour, and I plan on going down to Florida to spend some time with family. Maybe get like an Airbnb for a month. Sometime in mid-December. Assuming because my crypto right now, I've got enough to do it in raw assets. It's just, I'm mostly in NFTs right now at the moment, and I need to sell some NFTs, and it's a whole thing, but I can get the money together. It just takes time to sell NFTs as opposed to actual tokens, which is why I'm never going to get into NFTs as much as I have. But again, but the point is, that's what I'm trying to do, and I figure if I were to go to Florida, I mean, I'm planning to get a laptop, but like I'm not sure I'm not sure what type of laptop I'm going to get. I'm not sure if I could stream from it. It all depends on what's available out there for a sensible price. Because we're still kind of in that electronic shortage, so yeah, I don't really want to break the bank on it, but I need something that could, at minimum, keep track of the market, because crypto. So that's something I need to get. But if I can play games, that's what I'm going to do. But, like, I'm not sure I'm going to have the ability to stream because I won't have a microphone. And I mean, I probably will, but it'll be a shitty laptop microphone. Nobody wants to see that, you know? Nobody wants to see shitty laptop microphone streamer. Oh, I'm doing really bad against Volvodon. So that's why I haven't come back yet. Plus, I can't figure out what game is next. That's also something that I'm kind of up in the air about. You know, because I am a Let's Player. Well, so, you know. Although if I do come back to streaming, I'm going to try and be more casual about it. And just stream for fun, purely, instead of, like, trying to turn it into a career. Maybe I'll be less likely to burn myself out. I don't know. Because that was also a factor. I mean, like, I was putting out tons of videos a day. And, like, I barely had any... Like, it felt like if I was playing a video game, I'd have to stream it or record it. And I didn't really have the time to just veg out and chill. I usually don't really talk a whole lot when I play games. I usually just kind of chill and sit in silence, basically. I mean, there's sometimes I talk to myself a little bit. I'm kind of crazy, I'm not going to lie. But when I'm streaming, I kind of feel compelled to talk, even though I shouldn't have to talk all the time. Especially because I don't really have an avatar up right now, and I don't like having the webcam on. I've also kind of considered being like a VTuber, but I don't really know what I would have as a model. And even if I did, my boy Swoos, he's become a sort of a soft VTuber recently, and his model cost like $250, and that was from a guy on Fiverr. I mean, it's a really good model, don't get me wrong, but like, I've already invested a lot of money and not getting a lot of return on streaming. If I'm gonna be casual about it, I mean, like, what the hell? But why invest more money in it? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense fiscally. I mean, I'm not much of a financial guy, but whatever. You know what I mean? What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, that's pretty much a lot of the reason why I haven't been streaming. But I'm gonna try and be better about it when I do come back. It's just I need some time to. I need to take some time to go and be with my family. Even if I can't manage to do go down to Florida for like a month thing, I still gotta go down for a couple days in December. You know, either way, I'm going down there for a little bit at least, but I want to go down there for a month, get me an Airbnb and all that, and yeah. Basically, all I'm saying is I'm not gonna have the time or resources or location to be able to stream for the next month, which is why I haven't been streaming. Even though I kind of want to, and I also don't really know what game to start next because, well, I just finished Breath of the Wild. I haven't quite got an itch yet for anything new. Other than Final Fantasy 14, and I don't really want to stream Endwalker. But after I finish Endwalker, I won't have that impeding my streaming either, because with that, I'm planning on quitting Final Fantasy 14 after I beat Endwalker, at least for a while. I mean, like, I kind of want to do some new vistas, new stuff, new maybe even a new MMO. I don't know, but we'll figure something out. So we'll probably start streaming again. I don't know if we're going to be putting out as many YouTube videos as we used to. But we will start streaming again. Probably in January. If I end up staying longer in Florida, it could be February. I'm just not 100% sure at the moment. But there's some things that I would like to do. Currently, options that are on the table, so to speak, for streaming games. I mean, I would like to do the Yakuza series. Oh yeah. I did Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise as well. I actually had a couple episodes of that recorded, but I ended up kind of getting sick of streaming in the middle of that, and I ended up finishing the game on my own. You guys didn't really miss too much. Sadly, even though it was a Yakuza game, technically, it was actually pretty kind of subpar for Yakuza. I think it's kind of suffered for being a licensed game, even though it was really good for a licensed game. Just the way that they did Fist of the North Star, like it didn't really have that Yakuza charm to it, you know? I mean, it was good, but not, like, great. So yeah, that's kind of off the table, because it's too soon since I played that game, so that's kind of off the table. Obviously, Breath of the Wild is off the table, because I just finished that. But I'm thinking, like, I always wanted to do that Yakuza series playthrough. Danganronpa's off the table. I actually also played that too. And just now I'm remembering the games that I played. I played through the entire series of Danganronpa, and I've got beef with the third one. But on my second playthrough of the first and second ones, because it wasn't my first rodeo. I still enjoyed them. It's just basically everything of Danganronpa that came out after Ultra Despair Girls, I did not like. Coming off of doing a full series playthrough and watching the anime and all that of the game, yeah, but that's my opinion on that. I mean, like, there were good parts in Danganronpa V3, but like, I'm not gonna go too into it because of spoilers and all that. But basically, the ending was a complete shit show. That kind of, like, it was one of those sorts of shit shows that's like, okay, I'm not even sure I'm into the series anymore type shit shows. But that's very sad. Anyway, so yeah, that series is off the table. I know I mentioned wanted to do something with that before I left. Phoenix Wright, I would like to finish the playthrough we were doing of that. It's kind of good that we stopped at the end of Phoenix Wright, of the first Phoenix Wright game, because at least we didn't leave off on a cliffhanger. I would like to finish that off and continue doing like a serious playthrough, but I don't know how I'll feel in January when we get back, but I'm kind of visual noveled out a bit right now because of all my Danganronpa and all that. Plus, it doesn't help that I've already played a large portion of Phoenix Wright games. It's the only Phoenix Wright games that I haven't played through are the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, which is the one that I really want to get to. Phoenix Wright 6, I haven't done yet at all. And Edgeworth Investigations. I've only done part of the first game of Edgeworth Investigation. So, well, there is a lot of meat, so to speak, on the Phoenix Wright bone. There's not as much as one would like. And I'm kind of visual noveled out. But though that's an option as far as what we'll play. What else is there? Oh, I wanted to do more Monster Hunter, not just Rise, but like I wanted to do a Monster Hunter Freedom playthrough and kind of do that. I also had Ghost of Tsushima that I wanted to revisit and actually finish. Dark Souls 3 might be a good thing to finish. Because I never did finish that, and Elden Ring is right around the corner. I don't think I'm going to beat Dark Souls 3 in time for Elden Ring. But I think that's January as well, so. I mean, there's all kinds of JRPGs that I want to do. I've set up Final Fantasy VII and New Threat install that I would like to get to at some point. That's on the table. There's some Final Fantasy VI ROM hacks that I never got to. I mean, there's all kinds of games that are on the table that I would like to play. It's just it might be nice to stream them. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with me right now. And I just wanted to put an update out there because of the people that have been asking about me coming back to streaming and YouTube and all that. And also because I've noticed that actually a couple people have been subbing to the YouTube channel lately, even though I haven't uploaded in a while. Thank you to the new subscribers. We actually hit 50 subs fairly recently, which I'm stoked about. Like I'm like, I'm not even trying anymore. I'm still getting subs. So that kind of gets me going a little bit because it's like, people are still subbing, so maybe I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be. I honestly don't think I'm gonna be any like any sort of big streamer or anything like that. It's like whatever. Right now, I think my future's in crypto. But like, hey, it's fun to stream. I've had a lot of fun hanging out with Swoos and the gang and all that. on stream, and I'd like to get back to it. You know, just because it's fun. Alright, guys, it's been 20 friggin' minutes. I had y'all sit through a quest with me. I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna maybe play a little bit more of this, because I ain't got nothing else to do while I wait for the Endwalker, the Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker maintenance to come to an end. And then, basically, I'm just gonna chill, I guess. Maybe watch some TV. I'm over here making a dongo, but it's turning out exactly like that, so I don't think we got any of the super good dongo yet. Alright, guys. Y'all take care. We'll catch you in January. If y'all need to get in touch with me, I mean, I'm still hanging out on my Discord. So, if y'all want to hang out on Discord, go for it. We post all the time. So, you know, I'm here. I'm here. You know, I'll be back in January. Maybe February if I end up staying in Florida another month. Because believe me, I'm kind of tempted with all the snow in Massachusetts. I'm kind of tempted to be a snowbird if I got the funds to do it. But I don't. Right now, I'm just gonna. If I could get a month with my family, then that's what I'll settle for. I mean, I'm probably gonna spend a lot of that month just cooped up in a Airbnb condo or whatever, playing video games. But still. I mean, I know me. I know I'm not a big social guy, but it's good to get out there and maybe having a vacation will be like good to have a mental reset too, because hey, you never know. You never know. Alright, guys, I've kept you long enough. Y'all take care, peace out, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.